Good evening, I'm Noah Chass. Strategies to address racial bias was presented in the Ben Lapine School Board meeting tonight. Bola Badabo was there and has the details on how to get rid of racism in schools.
With the growing concern of racism in Ben Lapine schools, the Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Kinsey Martin, proposed lessons teaching students about racial bias at the Ben Lapine School Board meeting. The goal of the lessons is to nurture more inclusive school cultures. She identifies what talking points the classes will address.
We have developed some student lessons around bias and bias incidents, really looking at what is bias, what do we mean when we say that word, why is it important to talk about, who experiences it, and how do different people experience it in different contexts, how do we stop it when we see it, and then how do we report it is a really important piece that we've been working on with students. 3 different teachers from Ben Lapine schools have taught a class on racial bias and shared their experiences on why they believe it's a need across the school district. Brian Gonzalez, a 5th grade teacher, shares feedback from one of his students.
He was glad that I gave him the lesson because he's experienced things like this before. And up until that point of the lesson, he didn't know that it was called bias or that it was called stereotyping.
Erica Hoynes is a kindergarten teacher at High Lakes Elementary School.
And for my kindergarten class, I really broke this lesson down into 2 parts. The first part was really learning about what identity meant, what that is. And then the second part was learning what to do if they heard unkind comments about themselves or about somebody else's identity. The bias part of the lesson for my youngest students was communicating what to do if there's an unkind comment to you or if somebody's left out.
Amy Zawinski, a middle school teacher at Pacifics West Middle School, said orchestrating these classes and making sure students are comfortable, especially in middle school and high school, is a big part of the developmental piece.
Kids are embarrassed and they do not want to be on the spotlight.
As of now, 1 class is scheduled, but Martin says the goal is to host more in the future. Some people in the audience were clearly not pleased with the agenda. Martin said she encourages feedback from students and parents to improve the lessons.
If they have a space that they can ask these questions, it empowers them and it helps all of our students.
In Bend, Bola Badabo, News Channel 21.
You can find out more information in this web story at ktvz.com. And tonight we're asking if you think students should learn about bias in school. To weigh in, head over to our web poll on the ktvz.com homepage. Look under the drop-down menu.